Hello, my beautiful lights. Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Let's get started on today's reading and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords with Judgment. All right, so the first message of the day for my Aquas is a lot of you, for some reason today, might be focusing on some type of issue. And this looks like exactly how I'm feeling today, guys. The energy is so friggin' off the charts. And I hate to be the one who keeps bringing the energy up, guys, but this is major stuff, man. This is making us feel like we're losing our mind. And I have to tell you that from where I'm standing, the higher your frequency is, the more this energy is going to be affecting you. So for the past 3 days, myself and my other very high high vibrational friend, we're texting each other back and forth. We are feeling like something needs to be released that has to do with some type of connection with maybe guilt or some kind of like, I have to do something. I'm supposed to take care of something. What the hell is it? But there's nothing. All right. So if you guys are feeling weird like this the last couple of days, comment below the video. But I am seeing a lot of focus on something. Free yourself up of this focus. Get yourself in a state of gratefulness and just ride this wave. Eat healthy foods, guys. It's always about putting yourself on a pedestal and treating yourself like the king or queen that you are, okay? Organic food is key. You must health up, all right? Let's keep going. Some organic foods are more expensive, which makes no sense because they're actually adding less to the organic food. It's actually, without all the chemicals, preservatives, additives, and bullshit. So the whole system, needs to come down. It's all retarded. All right, so let's continue here. I'm seeing a lot of conflict for some regarding love today. All right, so specifically, if you're having some type of issue, this might be over money, guys, or finances. Same thing. All right, but I feel like one of you is kind of feeling ignored with the money situation somehow. All right, if that's making sense, comment below the video. Guys, you can get your own reading if you want me to hone into your energy alone. This is a public reading. I am now picking up on your energies out there and maybe different people's energy, okay? If I pick up on yours, you should get a reading. If not, then just move on. Enjoy the readings. They're free. Okay, so here I'm seeing something with you guys. You are the star, obviously, but there's something coming in that is going to make you feel really good, positive, like things are jiving. Things are, moving smoothly, gliding through your life for a period of time type of feeling. Okay, no bullshit. And, it's very important that you don't put up with that. You don't, anybody who's trying to trigger you or suck the life out of you, don't even get plugged in. Just recognize it. My favorite saying to people who are, completely on a different planet, thought-wise about world events and things right now, I just say, you know what? We disagree, I disagree, and that's okay, so let's just agree to disagree and change the subject. Don't get triggered by that. Don't get pulled into it. Some people, unfortunately, have been brainwashed and they are never coming out of it. No matter what, you could show them proof and they will say it's AI, it's not true, that's bullshit, okay? So these are things that are going on around me and my family right now. I'm hearing back from people who are, having these, thus the separation I always talk about. When you wake up one morning and think, I can't be around this person anymore. Or we just don't jive. We're on two different wavelengths. We're operating completely differently. Everything they say I can't relate to anymore. It's unfortunate, but it's time then to separate. You don't do it with hate, you do it with love, and you do it with empathy. All right, guys, so here again, I'm seeing this is going to bring in, you know, some type of feeling, emotion. Maybe this week you guys are going to be feeling great, and that's what I hope for you. All right, but there is an ending, unfortunately, here. And I'm just the messenger, guys, but I am seeing an ending. This is actually an ending to someone's happiness, unfortunately. All right, you are in a position where you have to make this decision and you're feeling extremely stuck about it, but you know in your heart that you have to make a decision on this, because your decision that you make is going to result in the following weeks and months and years of your happiness. So where this situation might have made you happy temporarily, you know you have to end it, because it's just going to, if you don't end it, it's going to get in the way. It's not going to work out, and you've already come to this conclusion. All right, and if this is you, again, comment below the video. All right, I'm seeing some older masculine, it looks like, and a partnership. Now, they're not showing whether this is a business partnership or a romantic partnership, but I am seeing something about taking a break here, and to be very strong about it. So I don't know what's going on. I do see it might have something to do with money. Everything's going to work out here, by the way. I'm seeing financially something very good is coming in, as long as you stand strong. So this might be a partner that you have to stand up to or stand strong about some decision that you're making about business, okay? And sometimes, you know, if you're both not agreeing, and say you're feeling upset, you know, take a break from this person, take a break from one another, and, you know, come back and meet in the middle again. All right, but Spirit is saying you have to stand strong on your decisions with this business and the partnership. All right, this is for somebody who, oh wow, okay, so you're using your intuition, but it's exactly what you have to do, because you don't really know the whole of what's going on. All right, you seem to be on the precipice with this tower moment, I want to say, and this has to do, this feels like your whole life is you know, at risk here. Everything, your love life, your financial life, it just feels like whatever is going on, you know, your everything around you could just blow up and explode. And this is basically how you're feeling right now. But it's interesting that they have the card of intuitiveness here with the moon, like, because you're going to find out what's going on by using your intuition. That's right, you are so intuitive that you don't need to know anymore, guys. You don't need to have facts. Just plug in, okay? Plug in. What does she mean by that? Well, first of all, you're you know, these things are coming online for you. These are your gifts. These are your gifts given to you by Source. Now, you're not going to really be able to utilize these gifts until you obviously, you know, admit to yourself that they're there, that you have these gifts. Okay? So once you do that, you can plug in and you can start figuring out, what is my gut telling me about this scenario here? Okay, there's things I don't know, but I'm going to use my intuition now to figure it out. And I see on the other side of this tower moment, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is connected to your intuitiveness. So you have the ability, Aquarius, to see any problem or issue through using your intuition. And this time, the Ten of Pentacles is telling us that using your intuition is going to not only resolve the issue, but it's going to bring in a lot of different things, okay? This is a culmination of all of your wishes and dreams. And this is at your fingertips. Yes, you can manifest this in. Your intuitiveness is connected to your manifestation skills, or gifts, I should say. You're a very powerful being. You're a big white light, beautiful white light that is admired by even other beings in the universe. And for those of you who are boo-hooing this right now about the other beings comment, you know, why would you think there are multi-universes and we are the only form of life? That is, you know, you have to be small thinking. And I don't mean to insult you, because I'm not talking to anyone specific. You're not here. But, you know, if you're thinking we're the only life, you're kidding yourself, okay? So, and think how cool of a thing it is that you're being admired all over the universe. That's right, because you're an Aquarius and you agreed to come back at this time, in this very biblical time we're living in. It's biblical, and that's why it feels so crazy, right? We are getting ready to flip a switch and go into a different kind of life, different living, happier, smoother, more just feeling so much better about being on this planet and moving through it and living life, guys. All right. So, yeah, sometimes it feels like a drudgery, right? Sometimes it just feels like hell being here. And I think we can all admit that we've all felt that way at one time or another. And if you have, say hell yes in the comments. All right, so here I'm seeing a justice. And guys, it's a good time for me to remind you guys, I do offer readings. If interested, comment, not comment, but click on the description below the video and you can email me. Somebody's coming into a justice through some kind of communication. You're going to hear something that is going to be like your justice, meaning, like, I got the feeling when I said the words that you're going to feel justified in something you did or said. Other people made you feel like you had to second guess yourself. They made you feel like maybe you shouldn't have, or, you know, you shouldn't have said or done what you did. All right. The communication that is coming in is going to make you feel 100% you said or did the right thing. It's going to make you feel very positive. It's going to be a great justice for you. And this might have something to do with getting something you've been wanting, because you have worked so hard, Aquarius, and you are so deserving of this. And you are absolutely correct in standing up for yourself. So whatever this matter is, it might be different for each of you. I'm not sure. You were correct in saying or doing what you did. And in the end, you're going to be justified. Okay? So, I see something getting in the way for some of you today. Something's getting in the way of your happiness. All right? So something happened. If this is you, comment below. I'm seeing a bunch of different emotions. Some of you are sad. Some of you are feeling loss, like big time loss, or brokenhearted. Some feel like they're carrying a daily burden, so this weight on your shoulders, and very stuck about it. Okay, and all of these emotions they're talking about here are getting in the way of your happiness, your serenity, your peace. Okay, so let's go further, see if we can get more on this. So this has a karmic feel to it, guys, this layout. I feel like somebody's focusing on you a lot, okay? And you might be feeling a little bit of duress, a little bit of maybe their expectations are too high, expectations of you. Maybe the commitment is making you feel a little stressed out. It's kind of feeling burdensome, and this person who is looking to you for you to fulfill some type of commitment here is somebody very loving, and for them this situation is very easy. All right, this is some kind of thing that they do. I don't know if this is a business or something they do. I heard like once or twice a year. Maybe this is somebody who gives their time to give back, okay? And we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is going to turn out really well for you if you get involved, and don't look at it as a burden. Look at it as you'll be helping others, okay? And you're going to be doing something good. Your commitment is going to be adding to your list of good karmic deeds. All right, and here I'm seeing some kind of defensiveness regarding a masculine. This is somebody you've known for many, many years, Aquarius. This masculine, he's wanting things to be okay with you. So at some point you might have bumped heads, had a falling out. This could even be a father figure, because this card can also be about children, okay? Or it could mean that something you wanted for years, or something about years. And he's wanting to bring in balance now. He's wanting to fix this between the two of you. And there is going to be an opportunity for this to happen. So you can look forward. Well, I don't know if you're going to look forward to it. It may be uncomfortable at first, but then I think that it's going to be one of those things that is very uncomfortable, you know, in that first couple of moments, and then it's going to be gone. You're going to be, it's going to be like nothing ever happened almost. All right. So don't be nervous about it. All right. Seeing some movement here. This is for somebody who has a spectacular energy. All right. People compliment you all the time regarding your sense of humor, how much fun you are to be around. You're lighthearted. You don't take life seriously. And you've worked on yourself. I'm seeing a lot of personal growth here. I'm seeing that people look up to you. They look to you for your advice. They see you as someone, I want to say like above them, but not in a bad way. And I don't want you to think of yourself as you're above anybody, but they really put you on this pedestal. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you high up on a pedestal, and a lot of people's eyes, they value you. They value having conversations with you and spending time with you. And I'm seeing some kind of movement toward more doors opening for you because of who you are. Happiness coming in, joy. So your life is going to just go, it's just going to move into a joyous place very smoothly. All right. So I kind of feel like your life is going to, because of who you are, the rest of your life is going to go, no real bumps in the road for you. Okay. You're going to be treated, even by spirit, put on a pedestal because of your good karma deeds that you've done and how you make people feel. There's the opposite here. I'm seeing some kind of toxicity. I'm seeing toxicity and some sneaky behavior. Somebody is bringing this in and creating chaos for someone else. And I do see that the someone else, whoever you are, there's something you want from this person. But maybe it's because you don't realize what you're dealing with. Okay, this is what you're dealing with. Look at his ugly ass, okay, or her. All right, so that's what you're dealing with. That's what you're trying to retrieve something from, whether it's emotional or physical. Okay, run. Okay, that's my advice to you, and Spirit's advice. All right, because you are this cool person who has a great chill personality. You kind of, I just heard these words. Give me a minute, and so I could put them out there for you. You're very accepting. And even after you've heard that, even after you've heard other people say that, say a person is bad, or they're toxic, or they do bad things, or they're no good, you will still give them a chance. You kind of view everybody like they're all on the same level. It's kind of a good way to be, because your thinking is, you know, trust everyone first and give them a chance. And if they screw me, then they're done. All right. Or you could look at it like, don't trust anyone until they prove they're trustworthy. Okay. I don't know. For me, guys, my feeling is, you know, like I tell you all the time, you wouldn't bring a stranger in from outside to babysit your kids, okay, without knowing that person, right? You wouldn't give them that chance to prove themselves that they're going to be okay alone with your children, not knowing who they are. So I kind of view it the same way. I kind of, I don't mistreat anybody, but I, use my intuition. I usually find out fairly quickly what they're about. All right. So here I'm seeing something coming in quick. This is somebody manifesting this in. Somebody's manifesting something in fast. Now, I feel like you might be a newbie at this with the manifestation process, or you might have just switched up the way you've been seeing things, like your perception. All right, so you might have been looking at things from a negative viewpoint and realizing that maybe that's why more negativity is coming in, because I look at things, I'm focusing on the negativity more so than the positivity, right? And that doesn't work. If you're focusing on negativity and you're thinking, oh, well, it's just because everything around me is negative, you have control over that, okay? So you can separate yourself from people who are sucking the life out of you. You can separate yourself from people who don't know how to lift others up, and they're just leaving you with very negative energy and thought processes. And you can also, that's pretty much all of it. If you separate yourself from people's bad energies that are around you, you're going to be good. You're just going to be good, right? But I am seeing you're feeling left out in the cold here in the center. Now, but I'm also all around this. I'm seeing this new perception you're taking hold of. I'm seeing you manifesting something in super fast, okay? This manifestation is going to make you a king. In other words, it's going to put you on top of the situation. And it's going to make you feel kingly. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel in control. And people are going to change how they view you when you change, when you make this change. People will pick up on it. The big thing today, guys, is energy. It's all about energy. And we as humans feel each other's energy. We're picking up on each other's energies, right? So, just listening to a person talk or looking at their body language or, the way they talk is very, what's the word? It gives them away. It's very telling, okay? Not only that, but with those things, you can pick up on their energy. Just get a feel for who you're standing next to, who's talking to you, how they look. Are they looking you in the eye when they talk to you? Are they shady? Are they, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but I'm sure a lot of you are very good at picking up on other people's energies at this point. If you're still with me, though, guys, please resubscribe or subscribe for the first time. Hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.